you want?
Can we start with why do they want to beat you so badly? The Democrats want to beat you badly.
Well, I guess they're just not used to someone that stands on principle and conviction and challenges them and does not back down. And I take it as a badge of honor that the entire Democrat Party is focusing on a young man that has never been in politics except for the last year and a half or so of his entire life.
Do you expect them to spend millions and try to drag your name through the mud?
I expect them to waste their money, and no one can drag my name through the mud because I define who I am.
Can you share what have your polls shown you about the race? How does it look?
I think we are doing very well. I take nothing for granted. I believe in the Colin Powell theory of military operations that you use overwhelming force and power to crush your opposition.
Yeah. And your characterization of him yesterday as a chump.
Yeah, that's old school.
Alan, what are your views on Governor Chris potentially becoming a Democrat next week at the DNC?
It's all about political opportunists. I think that if you look back and consider where Patrick Murphy and his father was 4 years ago, you will see that Patrick Murphy's dad was a big bundler for Mitt Romney, and Patrick Murphy was a member of the Broward Republican Executive Committee. So you got a lot of political opportunism going around. The American people and the people in the state of Florida and our district don't have time for that. They want principled people, and Governor Christie talked about it. You never have to guess where Governor Christie stands on anything, and I think that's the same thing with me. And perhaps there are people in the Democrat Party that just can't tolerate that.
Any new updates on the debates? He's only confirmed one, right?
I think that when you don't have anything you want to stand on, you don't want to talk about the issues, you don't want to debate it. But I find it absolutely amazing that an incumbent is the one that's asking for debates and the challenger is running away from it. I think it's hilarious.
What do you think about the editorial board thing that they just sent out recently?
Well, look, you guys at the editorial board at the TC Palm and the Palm Beach Post, your guys have already made up their choice. And actually, I don't want your endorsement. I want you to continue to endorse the other guy because they're the people that always lose. So please, just go ahead and do what you have always done.
What do you think about Debbie Wasserman Schultz's involvement in this race? I know that Patrick Murphy's dad's company has given a lot of money to her campaign, and she's given a lot of money to Patrick Murphy.
Look, I don't have time to worry about this, scratching my back kind of politics that they have on the Democrat Party side. Meet me wherever you want to meet me. Let's talk about ideas. Let's talk about a message. Let's talk about solutions to the problems that the American people and the people in the state of Florida are facing, and that's what's most important.
Any concern at all over the lack of the use of the phrase Tea Party at this convention, or the lack of speakers maybe that would be considered Tea Party other than potentially Rand
No,
Paul?
because I think that there is a force and a power that is out there. It doesn't have to be invoked, but it's still a very powerful player. The constitutional conservative grassroots movement that we have come to call the Tea Party is very effective. And when you look and listen to the message that is out there, people are talking about limited government. People are talking about fiscal responsibility. They're talking about getting our fiscal house in order, the debt, the deficit. That's what the Tea Party is all about. They're talking about tax reform. They're talking about regulatory reform. But we also need to make sure we're continuing to talk about our national security, which is very important. We can't lose our focus on that.
Going back to your friend in the Congress, Debbie Wasserman Schultz, she's gunning for you. She has been gunning for you. What do you think?
I'm here, no one guns for me. Okay, I've been on a real battlefield where people actually shot at me. So these people run around thinking that they're some type of tough guy or gal. They don't bother me.